Hello everyone, today we have an achiever who got 8 overall from IELTS, so we are here to introduce her. Her name is Malika, and Malika is going to talk about her IELTS experience, overall efforts, and everything she has experienced throughout this journey. So guys, continue watching this video because throughout this video we will have so many discussions and advice for you, and let's introduce her. So Malika, first of all, I want to congratulate you with this score because this is very great and outstanding. Listening 9, reading 8.5, and writing 6.5, and speaking 8. That's why I have started this conversation in English. Please introduce yourself a little bit. Where did you study and where are you studying currently?
Okay.
What are you busy with?
First of all, hello everyone. I want to thank you for invitation. And when it comes to my studies, I'm originally from Samarkand, and I study here at the University of Foreign Languages. I'm a sophomore student now, and now I've been studying English for overall maybe more than 5 years.
Right.
But exactly the IELTS courses, I have studied for 5 months here in Everest.
Yeah, great. So your teacher's name is?
Is Dilnoza Abdulmutalibova.
So, guys, Dilnoza is also a young girl who
Yes.
studies at the same university like her,
Yes.
but her effort helped her to get 8. This is very amazing. I'm very shocked.
Yeah.
So how did this happen? What did you do to achieve this?
By the way, I wanna express my endless gratitude to my teacher, Miss Dilnoza. She's an incredible girl. She's not only a professional teacher, but also she's the most sincere and kind-hearted person I've ever met. And I wanna thank you to the moon and back. Yeah. Also, I want to say a lot thanks to my parents, because without their help and advice, support, these have been really something impossible. And especially to my father, he's the role model for me, and he inspired me to such great result.
Is he an English teacher too?
No, but his motivation and his that encouragement also. Thanks to his words, he's believe in me. He has always believed me, and he supported me. He was
that
power
was
of my
fundamental
strength. Yes.
belief, right?
Yeah.
That's great. So now let's talk about a bit Everest. How did you find about Everest?
Honestly, at the beginning, I used to study at another center. And there were some points that was a bit unsatisfactory for me. So I decided to switch to another one, and I have chosen the Everest because of the advice of my close friend who also used to study here. And she had incredible positive recommendations about this center, and I also want to thank her, because without her help and advice, it also would have been impossible to get such result and to find out this atmosphere, this people, my teacher also. And when I started studying here, first of all, my teacher, Miss Dilnoza, seemed really open-minded, frank person, and the atmosphere was also friendly. All the teachers were incredibly friendly, staff at Everest. They also a bit encouragement in this situation.
So overall, how long did it take for you to prepare to this level?
I started studying in March, and I took my exam.
This year in March?
Yes.
Wow.
In March, and I took my exam in July 23rd. So
That's
is
five months,
yes.
right? 5 months, great. So how was your previous score before coming to Everest? So you mentioned that you used to go to another center.
Yeah.
And how was it?
Actually, in my hometown, I used to study English there, and I needed to get an IELTS certificate for the entrance exam to the university. And I took my exam, I passed exam a year before, it was in January, and I got 7. for that period.
So you could improve your band score
from 7 to
7 to 8. That's amazing. So let's talk about listening. What did you do to improve till the maximum level? Do you have any recommendations?
Like I got 9, and it's really something also surprising for me.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, for me even, but because
why even for you?
Because for the first time, like my first try, it was 7.5 from listening. So now I got 9, and it's a really great score. And I think this is all because of analyzing all the mistakes and that questions that I used to made in the past, like in the first time when I took my exam. So I also when you're studying English or any other language or any other subject, I would recommend people to surround themselves with that atmosphere. For example, with English, listen to English podcasts or watch whatever you want in English language, speak in English even with yourself. I mean, if you don't have a partner.
Sure.
So what else? When it comes to specifically listening, I did a lot of practice, but it doesn't mean that practice only makes perfect. Yeah, it makes perfect, but generally without general knowledge, English, it's impossible to get that higher level. So my advice to boost that general English is to read, to learn by heart vocabulary, topic-related vocabulary, to be able to, recognize that words or syllables or some kind of really challenging phrases in English. Because when you learn by heart them, you know how they are pronounced, how they are written, there would be no spelling mistakes. So vocabulary is really something essential here. What's more, it is also highly recommended to watch series, movies, or whatever, in
with
TV.
Subtitles, you mean? Or
yeah, exactly. In this point, before I used to watch everything with subtitles because of the recommendations of my friends. But this year,
you gave up, right?
Yeah, I turned off the subtitles because when you watch something with subtitles, all the focus goes on the
reading the script.
Yes, reading this script, and the listening is. I cannot say that listening improves by reading the subtitles.
Yeah.
Because when you watch something without them, yes, at the beginning it would be really difficult to adapt, but after some time, your hearing would get used to hear, to listen to, and understand all the things that are being spoken here in the movies or whatever. So just turn off the subtitles and watch in original. And also the sources of movies or series. I used to watch everything using Netflix. Yeah, Netflix. I think many youngsters nowadays know this platform. It's really something popular, and the original website Netflix needs some payment, requires some payment. So I have life hacks and tricks. I used to watch
without fee for it.
Yes, there is a website Zflix,
Yeah.
Without net, you should just write Z
instead. So, were there any moments you were ready to give up everything?
Yes, reading was always my weakest point, because again, for the first time when I took my exam, it was 7, an official exam. Yes, it was really something disappointing for me, and I thought that I could never improve my reading. But again, I proved myself that thanks to hard work, studying hard, everything is possible. When it comes to specifically to reading and some life hacks, I want to advise guys to read like their favorite books in original version. For example, I used to like a lot the English books of the period of 19th century. Like my favorite poets and writers were Jane Eyre, Charlotte Bronte. Yeah, like all that 19th century atmosphere was really something wonderful for me, and I would recommend them to read articles about their favorite things, to read books about what interests them.
So based on their interests, people need to choose topics,
They should be flexible, yes.
Instead of reading something that is mechanism.
Yeah, instead of forcing themselves to read something, for example, uninteresting, they can just switch to another things that is more like appealing, attractive for them.
Yeah, that's true. But reading only, let's say, books or something like this will not help.
Yes.
So let's turn to techniques.
Definitely.
So what kind of techniques was useful for you?
You know, thanks to the methods and techniques that my teacher, Mr. Noza, taught us, I could improve it because we used to read a lot of books, like it was scientific books, health, also like some atomic habits also was, and all of them were incredibly interesting. And you know, when you are reading them, in the process of reading, your comprehension gets better, and
that's true.
Yeah, you understand it more faster than before. Like it helps to reduce the time to read and understand the things, because it goes immediately. Like you understand everything immediately.
Yeah.
And also, thanks to this method, like thanks to reading books, you can, for example, finish your reading in official exam earlier than...
So you put reading comprehension first when it comes to reading tests, right?
Sure.
Why is it not 9 then?
Yeah.
What happened during exam?
Yeah, again, as I told you, reading was something really difficult for me. Getting 8.9, I mean,
five,
oh my god.
8.9. Okay, it's okay. 8.5, yeah.
Yeah, 8.5. It was something also great for me, incredible. But also, I'm someone who makes everything perfect and like perfectionist, we can say. And I was really worried about why it is not 9, like what mistakes I did, and I guess there were 2 mistakes, because the reading, you know, in exam there is either listening hard or reading. In our exam, the listening was harder, much harder, and the reading was first 2 passages.
So you mean there is a balance between?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Always.
So both of them cannot be difficult or easy?
No.
Oh yeah, I agree with this.
Yes.
I've also experienced such a thing.
So first 2 passages were kind of easy, but the last one also required lots of time and effort. So there were some tricky questions, and also
Which question can you remember exactly?
You know, there were last 3 multiple choice questions, and multiple choice also was something difficult for me, challenging for me. And I guess I made mistakes on that part.
So you can remember that.
Yes.
So let's talk about writing. It's 6.5, but still it's also outstanding because not everybody can get 6.5 from writing. And this is the hardest part, I can say.
Yeah,
so how was your journey? This writing,
you know, comparing to my previous exam, it was 6, and I had no hope. Like, again.
So you thought that it will still be like
it will still be 6, yes, because again, writing was next after reading the most challenging part for me. I think writing is something difficult for many people. For many IELTS takers. So Still, I could improve it to 6.5, and I think it is because of the mock exams I used to attend. Yes, they were incredibly helpful also because I had to write every single day, you know. And then I also could see the feedback that they gave me and like analyze that mistakes, the weak points, lacking points, and then rewrite it again. So it was also useful. I would recommend people to attend mock exams. They are useful for writing, yeah. And I used to attend them every single day.
So every single day before your exam, 1 month or 2
1
months?
month.
1 month
Yes.
is enough, right?
Yes.
For you, it was enough.
Yes.
But some people, it might take
I
like
think
2 months.
1 month is enough because when they take too much mock exams, they also get overexhausted, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
That's difficult.
Because I think mock exams kind of help people to like adapt the pressure, right?
Yeah.
Because you need to sit
Relieve
and
the stress, yeah.
do whatever the people saying to you, and they will also somehow help you to analyze readings,
Yes.
right?
Yes, yes. After each mock exams, we had some analyzing moments. So there were people who
let's say experts, right?
Yeah, experts who explained us how to do it and what mistakes we made and how can we correct them.
Yeah, that's great. And I am fascinated by this 8. So far we've been like talking without any pauses. As you can see, guys, there is no like shortcuts. That's why I want to like ask you, how did you get this 8? Especially with this IDP, for example. You know, I have a phobia IDP because when I first took my IELTS exam, it wasn't 8, even though my teacher thought it would be. So what did you do?
You know, originally my speaking was not bad because last year I took 7.5. So this year I could improve it till 8. And it was, you know, also not easy because when you have that lacking 0.5 score, it's also something challenging for people to find out the mistakes that they are doing and correct them, because not everybody are able to, for example, realize their weak points and then be able to correct them. And I can say that in this process I also got really huge help from my teacher, because in the last months, before my official exam, we really put lots of emphasis on speaking. We worked hard on every section, on every part. I myself burned midnight oils speaking to myself because I didn't have a partner. And yeah, my biggest advice for people who doesn't have a partner, don't be upset, don't be demotivated because yes, if there is a desire, person can do everything.
That's true.
Yeah. Because I didn't have a partner and I could still manage to get 8 points. So I think in this case you should talk to yourself. You may also record your voice and then listen to it, and then maybe you can realize the mistakes and maybe some wrong pronunciation. Also, what's more, I can recommend them to watch the Keys videos in YouTube. They are also incredibly helpful because there are videos on specific topics.
Yeah, they analyze.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
And what's more, also I have learned some technique for fluency because, you know, I have lots of acquaintances who also got 7.5 but not 8, and they wonder why it's not 8. And I can say now that it's because of their lack of fluency. Fluency really matters, you know. When person speaks without hesitation, it is something incredible because
of course it should sound like natural.
Yeah, because native speakers, they don't think before speaking. they don't hesitate.
Translate in their
Yeah,
mind,
yeah, yeah.
which stops us, right? Most of the time.
Yeah, it happens naturally. So to achieve this result, speakers uh, should do some technique called 1 minute speaking. You should set up a time, like 1 minute timer, and start speaking about one subject, like for example flower. For example, let's take flower is incredibly beautiful plant, and etc. etc. for one entire minute for improving the fluency. It really helps,
So you used to have such practice, right?
Yes.
So how did you find out? Where did you, get this technique? TikTok.
TikTok.
Oh
yeah.
my god.
TikTok. When you mention TikTok, many people think that it's something useless. It's something foolish, and I don't
Full
think
of trash.
so. Yeah, I don't think so, because it depends on the person who uses the app.
Yeah.
Because when the person knows how to use it and what to watch in TikTok, it also provides some really good and helpful moments. Because TikTok also adapts to your interests.
That's true.
Yeah. Algorithms.
Yeah, for the first part, you choose what you are interested in, and then after you like it, they will show you whatever you like, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So there was a teacher online.
Yes.
If it's not a secret, can you tell the name, or let's link down below?
Honestly, I don't remember.
You can't remember.
But I have that video. I can send you.
Okay. That would be great, because our subscribers are so interested in such techniques, like secret pills, we can say, because getting 8 is something that is like marvelous, and I'm very happy for your results.
What's more, I want to give one more advice. If person have really a small outlook to the world, it would be really challenging for them to, for example, improve their speaking, because when a person speaks about something, it requires the knowledge from every field of science, let's say art, and it should be a person with broad mind and with rather sharp mind, who has been broadening his or her horizon by reading books, by watching, for example, different videos on different topics, so to be able to speak on every topic.
Especially with part 3, you need to deal with that.
Yes.
If you lack ideas, then of course there's nothing to say.
Because examiners are also people, ordinary people
like
us, and they also have their own opinions. And for example, when their opinions match to your opinion,
that's great.
It's really incredible. It helps you to get that dream score.
So, do you think that you could get 9?
In speaking?
Yeah. Let's do it.
I think for now it's something again impossible for me.
It seems impossible until you reach that level.
Yes, because I always try to take things much lower than, for example, I do, in order not to disappoint in the future. So I would recommend you also do that, because
to be more realistic.
Being overconfident is also something terrible, because at the end you may be
end up being disappointed.
Disappointed.
This is what makes people demotivated all the time. So I wanted to ask about your future plans. You're only 19, and that's great. You have so much things to do, and I hope that you will get overall 9 in Uzbekistan from girls. But so what you're gonna do with this result, exactly with this result?
Okay, for now I don't have exact plans, but I may work as a teacher in the future, because it's one of my favorite professions. I liked it during, for example, learning the language. Moreover, English is really something useful, not only for example, teaching, but also it opens a lot of doors, a lot of
That's true.
opportunities for. I also have like a desire and inclination to travel, yeah, to explore the world. Maybe I don't know.
So there are a lot
We
of
will see,
plans,
yeah.
in sequence.
Yes.
Thank you, and I've enjoyed so much talking to you. Dear subscribers, if you have any questions left, you can write them in the comments. She will be answering them throughout the week, I hope,
Sure,
right?
sure.
You will have time for
Yeah,
this.
definitely.
And thanks for coming one more time.
Thank
again.
you for the invitation again.
Yes.
Like again, I'm sorry for any mistakes because I
Oh, it
was
happens.
really
There's slips.
a
They're
bit
just slips.
worried, a bit anxious. So
Yeah, in front of camera,
Yeah.
that's kind of difficult sometimes because
Yeah.
talking to people might be easier that you
Yes.
got used to it already, but talking to the camera, which is like a technique, just a
Yes.
tool. Okay, dear subscribers, bye for now. Please like this video because it was, I think, very useful for you, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet.
and leave comments.
Yeah, bye.